Yeah. Yo. Woo! Over 700 islands, make a decision. No matter where you go, there is a tropical vision. Over 700 islands, which one do you choose? No matter where you go, there is no way you can lose. Over 700 islands, that make me so proud. Everybody scream Bahamas out loud. Over 700 islands, we're number one. Come to the land of the rising sun.
Welcome everybody to a new edition of Industry 242. This week we in the booth with my boy Peter Ronks. Peter, what's going on?
Bless up, man. I know how it go. Bless up 242.
Good stuff, good stuff. Now, where does the name Peter Ronks, or where did the name Peter Ronks come from?
Well, it was a nickname I got. Well, actually my father's name is Peter, but they used to tell me I look like Peter Rabbit, big teeth and all that. So I guess I just stuck with it. And from the music industry, you know what I mean, for the love of reggae music and my life, Peter, I gave myself the name because I'm persistent, and I put Peter as persistent, ever trying, ever rising. P-E-T-E-R, you know what I mean?
Okay. Let's talk about your first album. A lot of people don't even know you have an album. Give us the name of the album.
Well, the album is called Divine Vessel. I did it in '98. I recorded it at Commonwealth Studios, did it in McKinsey, pick up D-Ma. And actually it was a great album in terms of, you know what I mean, just getting me out there. I toured off it. I went on a tour with LG Wise and crew for 9 months, and you know what I mean, but it was in the gospel arena. And since then, you know, the music have changed so much, tremendously. But through the process of that, you know what I mean, I've also changed as an artist. You know what I mean, back then we was more one track in terms of everything is, I mean, my music will always be about God, but not everything Jesus, Jesus, Jesus all the time, you know what I mean? I think I've learned as an artist to think outside the box, you know what I mean? And here you have it.
Okay. So Peter Ronks is a Christian artist.
Right, well, conscious artist, yeah.
Conscious or Christian?
Well, see, like you say, well, this can be a hot seat. Yeah, Christian artist, yes.
Okay. What is your definition of a Christian artist?
Artist that sings about Christ and about love. Christianity, first of all, is love to me. You know what I mean? Because you know, everybody have their concept about what a Christian is. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is love.
Okay.
Singing music of love, you know?
Okay. How does the Christian community accept Peter Ronks' music?
Well, I guess you gotta ask the fans and that, but I mean, I feel, like I can say with my personal opinion, I feel that the gospel community is nowadays, it's just all about clicks. You know what I mean? And if you're not in a certain clique, you know what I mean, you tend to get the cold shoulder, but I kinda expect that. It was always like that from day one, so I'm kinda used to that. You know what I mean? But the main thing is the message is getting out there, you know what I mean? And I can, what I could say, I know what my mission is about, and that's what I'm doing. And I can't let what people think or say stop me from doing what I know I need to do musically.
Who is the most underrated gospel artist in the country?
Boy, what's that to say? There's so many of us. Lots of us.
Certain popular gospel artists told me that Peter writes with the poison pen. You always know when Peter writes a record, it's gonna be lyrical. Now,
Right.
saying that, your lyrical records, they've seemed to transferred over to quote unquote secular radio, but the gospel radio stations, why hasn't it been fed there, or why isn't it playing there?
Good question. I mean, I wanted the same thing myself.
Has it been submitted to the gospel stations?
Yes, I mean, I must say, I mean, 102 it is. I think I was getting some good airplay in terms of one of the songs I did with Jesus Save Your Soul. But I think what it is like I said earlier, we haven't reached the level where it's like if you're not all your music isn't about Christ all the time. If you're not saying Jesus in every line, they tend to like you say, or what he's secular or you know what I mean?
How does it make you feel? The secular stations playing your music and what you're a part of not playing your music, gospel stations.
Well, we're good, because that's who I really singing it for, you know what I mean? Because if everybody's saved and that's who you're singing to, then what's the point? It's the people in the ghetto I trying to reach. It's the sinners I really trying to reach anyhow. But at the same time, it's also happy and sad to know that, wow, the same people who's supposed to be showing you that love and that support, they don't. You know what I mean? And you really consider too by the support and by the sales of the record too. Secular people really support more than gospel or the Christian community.
Okay.
In my case, I would say.
Who is Jah?
To me, Jah is abbreviation for Jehovah. You know what I mean? To me.
And how do you look at that word, the abbreviation of Jehovah as Jah? Define that.
How do I look at it?
For you, Peter Ronks, the Christian.
Define that.
Yes.
Jah. J-A-H. Jah. How you spell Jehovah?
I know how to spell it, but...
Okay, well to me, and I'm glad you asked that question too, because, like I say, we haven't, and I gotta be careful now how I choose my words wisely. Like I say, if it's not always Christ, okay, let's say, how I could put this now? You really put me in the hot seat. Okay, let me put it like this. Let's say I'm writing a song, right? And I want to use the word small, right? Or let's say I don't want to use the word small, and I want to pull out my thesaurus and find some other words that have the same meaning, right? I have tiny, right? Just to make my point, because I see you trying to put me in a little deep sin. But yeah, like I say, to me, Jah is Christ. I could say Christ, I could say Jah, I could say Yahweh. I talking about Jesus, Christ Jesus.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To me.
Okay. All right. Everybody knows that Peter Ronks is a part of the Culture Shock family and movement.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How hard it is for Peter Ronks to maneuver in the 242, which is considered a quote-unquote Christian nation, when your manager, your booking agent, is a Rasta?
How hard is it? Well, he's a Rasta. You know what I mean? But then we still go back to love and unity. Like I say, at the end of the day, it's all about love. You see what I'm saying? So if I go in the studio and they singing about Selassie or whatever, what I must do? Don't go and sing because they singing that?
No, the reason why I asked that,
Right.
my reason for asking you that, do you think you're shunned upon by the gospel community because your booking agent or your manager is not a Christian?
I can't say, man. It wouldn't surprise me if that's how they feel though, but then who am I doing it for?
Yo! Woo! Over 700 islands, make a decision. No matter where you go, there is a tropical vision. Over 700 islands, which one do you choose.